Hello, kind people. This is Dmitry. Welcome to my weekly listener recap. Chances are this is going to be the shortest of the lot, as there isn't all that much to say about the puzzle on your screen. It's called Herald, and it's by Opsimath. And to be honest, I don't really have all that much to say about Opsimath either. Just looked at the list of their puzzles. Since I started in 2021, Opsimath had 3 puzzles in the listener. There were actually 2 in 2021, but one was on the 9th of January and I started later, so I missed that one. And I don't have all that much memories about the first one, which is a bit surprising given that in the first year you typically remember everything. And then the second one, called Pax Humana, I think was remembered I do remember it, and I do remember it specifically as being extremely easy. I think it also came about around listener dinner in 2023, and maybe that sort of was the reason why it was so easy. Although I don't think it was on the dinner. Maybe it was like the weekend after the dinner. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, and then apparently yeah, and then there was like a Bob Dylan one, which I also don't remember. So somehow I'm not very good at remembering details of Opsimath puzzles. And this one on your screen goes as follows. So a very short preamble which says that in each down clue but the last, the wordplay leads to the answer with an extra letter that's not entered in the grid. I must say this is probably the most overused clue gimmick. These letters spell out a question that hints at the 12 letters into straight lines that must be changed after filling the grid, creating new words and names. Chambers Dictionary is the primary reference, and basically, and I think I might just as well jump to the answer. So once, because the puzzle, I mean, this was probably set my record as the fastest lesson I solved, and the vast majority I managed to solve without a dictionary, which is very, very unusual for the listener. Like, I don't know, some of the clues were very much of the quick cryptic standard, and I'm not complaining all that much, especially since that happened on school holidays. So I don't know, my lad misbehaves crazily, right? So that clearly is madly, and this is the clue that you would expect to see in the quick cryptic rather than the main one, so to speak, in the Times. And then you got the grid, which looks like that, where instead of Freddie Mercury, you got Farrokh Bulsara there. And the message from the Downs was who wrote Bohemian Rhapsody. And so once you change the corresponding, well, they're not entries, but the corresponding letters to Freddie Mercury, you can see that all the words stay real words, which of course is a very nice thing and is always elegant and nice to see. But still, it was very much on like the entry level of the listener. Also, I'm a little bit curious about this row that I kind of pointed, that I indicated with an arrow. Either there is some sort of hidden message here, or this is a tiny bit unfortunate, because I think there were definitely more than there were more than one words that could fit in the first entry, the 28 across, like returns, for example, would fit. So yeah, that is a little bit curious, and I wonder whether I will get a sentence block clarifying this decision making. Yeah, so I mean, I don't have like anything bad to say about the puzzle, but also I don't have anything much to say about the puzzle. So thank you for watching, and let's see what the next week brings. Cheers.